Today, Wednesday, May the 27th, 2026. In this video, we're going to use now the same 110 power supply that we're getting from the wall, and we're going to feed it through this VARIAC. And we first set it to 110 volts AC, 115. Back to 110, and we're going to feed that to our board. And we're still using here the 240 from the wall. So the board is inhibited. Let's go ahead and bring in 240. All right, Tony, and go ahead. You enable already? Yeah, there you go. So again, we have that step that we had on the first part of it, on the first video. And again, now we don't have this here, and then we have the same roughly 80. You have about
81.7.
Right, so it's in the 80s. The other one was in the 90s. So now let's go ahead and bring this down to 0. Then let me disconnect the 240. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to take this. I'm going to move pin 3 to pin 5, and we're going to dial the 115 for 240. So there it is. I'm going to go down to 1 and 5. Notice I didn't change it. It's just going back the same way. But before I do that, let's go ahead and dial it. We have a meter on the output of the VARIAC. Now we're going to bring in 240. Okay, that's good enough. Tony, want to go ahead and turn it off for me? Bring it in. Okay. So we're ready to fire now. So go ahead, Tony. So now we got power on the board. Now let me bring in the 240 from here, and you can go ahead and start. So again, we have that little jumper associated to that little jump associated to the transformer, to the phase shift. But nonetheless, there's full control. There it is. And again, we have the 240 AC and the 217. So basically, on this second part of the video, we're showing that yes, there is a phase shift between the source feeding the VARIAC, but whether you apply 240 or 110, because the phase shift didn't change at 110 or 240, or the phasing, you basically get the same control. Now, the very last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Tony I'm going to turn off this, power that. We know that it's already configured to 40, so you want to go ahead and flip that, Tony?
Flip this.
Yeah, flip that 180 degrees. Yeah, you don't need that because we're not changing it. So let's go ahead and power the board. So we got power. Now remember, it's 180 degrees. I'm going to bring in my
240
one phase line going through the SCRs, and we're going to tap outside control. And as we can see, for delay angle it's going, but there's, in this particular case, no output, there's no control. And for DC output, it's not doing anything. So this basically shows you, 180 degrees, you put it back up, but as long as it's in phase, even if there's a phase shift, you still get control. So what I think you experience in Germany is that you're using a source that it's fully not only out of phase, but phase shifted from the 28 volts AC going through the SCRs to the control input to the board. So this is the end of this second video.